Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with that unbearable pain in your leg? That cramp that feels like your muscle is twisting from the inside out, and you can barely move. If you're over 60, this can be even more dangerous than it seems. And you know what's worse? This type of cramp isn't just a passing nuisance. It could be a sign that your muscles are getting weaker, your circulation is slowing down, and your body is running low on essential nutrients that keep you healthy. But don't worry. Today, I'm going to show you 3 powerful foods that can strengthen your legs, prevent those painful cramps, and help you sleep peacefully again. These are simple, affordable foods that you can start eating today. So go ahead and like this video right now to make sure you don't miss any of these important tips. And of course, to let YouTube know this content is helpful for you and for so many others over 60. Now, let's dive into the first food. And I guarantee this one might surprise you. 1. Eggs. Let me ask you something. When you think about strengthening your legs and preventing muscle cramps, what's the first food that comes to mind? Most people think of bananas, coconut water, or even medication. But hardly anyone remembers the egg. And the truth is, this simple, affordable, everyday food can be a true natural remedy for anyone over 60 who wants to keep their legs strong and healthy. For years, eggs were unfairly blamed for raising cholesterol and harming the heart. But today, science has set the record straight. In fact, if there's one stage of life where eggs become even more important, it's after 60. That's because eggs are a complete source of protein, the very same protein your body needs to build and repair your muscles. And I'm going to show you exactly why that matters so much. As the years go by, our muscles naturally lose strength. This process even has a name: sarcopenia. And this isn't just a minor inconvenience or a natural part of aging. This loss of muscle mass is one of the leading causes of falls, chronic pain, and that feeling of weakness when you climb stairs or walk a little faster. It's like your legs are crying out for help, and without strong muscles, you become vulnerable, not just to cramps, but to much more serious problems. But protein isn't the only reason eggs are so powerful for your legs. Inside the yolk, there's a generous dose of vitamin D. And vitamin D is essential for your muscles to work properly because it helps your body absorb calcium. And calcium is crucial for every single muscle contraction. Without vitamin D, your body can't absorb enough calcium. And without calcium, your muscles start to fail. It's a dangerous chain reaction, especially at night when your body is more dehydrated and nutrients have a harder time circulating. And here's something almost no one talks about. Eggs are also rich in vitamin B12, and B12 acts like a protective shield for your nerves. When you're low on B12, the electrical signals that your brain sends to your muscles slow down and become less coordinated. That's an open invitation for spasms and painful cramps. A lot of people rely on painkillers, but the root of the problem could be this silent deficiency. Now, here's a practical tip I give to all my patients. Eating eggs once in a while isn't enough. If you really want results, you need to make it a habit. Ideally, you should eat 6 to 7 eggs per week, spread across different meals. And if you want to boost the benefits even further, pair your eggs with foods rich in magnesium and vitamin D, like spinach, sardines, or even a salad with avocado and seeds. And forget the idea that eggs are just for breakfast. A boiled egg at lunch or an omelet for dinner are simple, delicious options that can make a huge difference for the health of your legs. So if you are still afraid of eating eggs, it's time to leave that behind. Every time you eat an egg, you're feeding your muscles, protecting your nerves, and giving your legs exactly what they need to keep you standing tall and pain-free. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you already eat eggs every day? Or are you still avoiding them? Let me know in the comments, because in the next chapter, I'll show you a food that everybody knows. But with one small trick, it can become even more powerful. 2. Banana. If I asked you to name a food that's famous for preventing muscle cramps, what would you say? I bet most people would immediately think of bananas, and this time they'd be absolutely right. But here's the thing, Very few people actually understand why bananas are so effective at protecting your legs, or how to eat them the right way to really make a difference. Let's start with the basics. Every time your muscle contracts, whether you're walking, standing up from a chair, or even wiggling your toes, an electrical signal travels from your brain, down through your nerves, until it reaches that specific muscle. And for this signal to work properly, your body needs a steady supply of certain minerals. And one of the most important is potassium. Without enough potassium, these electrical signals can misfire or weaken halfway through. That's when you get involuntary muscle contractions, stiffness, and those surprise cramps that catch you off guard. And this isn't just a daytime issue. At night, the risk gets even higher. While you sleep, your body naturally loses fluids, your circulation slows down, and if your potassium levels are low, your legs become the perfect target for those excruciating nighttime cramps. You know, that sharp pain that wakes you up out of nowhere, leaving you hopping around the room or desperately massaging your leg. More often than not, that's a dangerous mix of dehydration and potassium deficiency. This is exactly where bananas come in as the ultimate muscle-friendly snack. A medium banana packs around 400 milligrams of potassium, which helps restore your body's electrolyte balance. But here's what most people miss. Potassium isn't the only reason bananas are so powerful. Bananas are also naturally rich in magnesium, which plays a key role in muscle relaxation. Think of magnesium as your muscle's built-in brake system. After every contraction, magnesium helps your muscle release and return to a relaxed state. When magnesium is low, your muscles can stay partially contracted, almost like they're stuck, and this makes cramps even more likely. On top of that, bananas are an excellent source of vitamin B6, a nutrient that helps your body absorb and utilize both potassium and magnesium more efficiently. In other words, every banana is like a perfect muscle-protecting package, delivering exactly what your legs need to stay strong and cramp-free. Now, before you rush off to eat a whole bunch of bananas, here's the important part. More isn't always better. For most people, 1 banana per day is enough. If you're someone who struggles with frequent cramps, you could go up to 2 bananas a day, as long as your diet and health conditions allow it. And speaking of health, let's talk about diabetes for a moment, because I know this question always comes up. Yes, bananas contain natural sugar. But if you eat them the right way, alongside fiber or protein, for example, with a handful of nuts or a spoonful of natural yogurt, your blood sugar will rise much more gradually. For most people, the benefits of bananas for muscle and nerve health far outweigh the small sugar concern, especially if the rest of your diet is balanced. And here's a pro tip that can make your banana even more effective. Always eat it with a glass of water, or, better yet, coconut water. That's because proper hydration helps transport potassium, magnesium, and other electrolytes to the muscles that need them most. In fact, bananas and coconut water make an unbeatable combo for preventing muscle cramps, better than most sports drinks you'll find on the market. Before we move on to the next powerful food, I want to know, do you eat bananas every day, or only once in a while when you remember? Drop your answer in the comments, because knowing your habits helps me create even more valuable content for you. And stay tuned, because the next food is one of the most powerful muscle protectors out there, but it's also one of the most underrated. Let's talk about nuts and seeds. Your legs are going to thank you. 3. Nuts and seeds. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever thought that a simple handful of nuts or a spoonful of seeds could be just as important for your legs as any medication or supplement? It might sound like an exaggeration, but it's not. After 60, when your muscles start to lose strength and those nasty cramps become frequent, especially at night, nuts and seeds turn into powerful allies to keep your legs strong and pain-free. And there's a solid scientific reason for this. Inside these small nutritional powerhouses, you'll find 3 key nutrients that work together like a muscle protection shield: magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats. You already know how vital potassium and magnesium are for helping your muscles contract and relax properly. But here's a detail that almost nobody talks about. These minerals only reach your muscles efficiently if your circulation is working well. That's exactly where the healthy fats in nuts and seeds come in. These fats, especially monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, help keep your arteries flexible and your blood flowing smoothly. This ensures that every muscle cell gets the oxygen and nutrients it needs in the right amount. It's like clearing a path so that the potassium and magnesium from your food can arrive exactly where they need to go. And this improved circulation doesn't just prevent cramps, it also protects you from varicose veins, swelling, and that heavy leg feeling that becomes more common as we age. Now let's dive a little deeper into magnesium, which is one of the hidden gems inside nuts and seeds. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral because it's absolutely essential for your muscles to release and return to their resting state after a contraction. Without enough magnesium, your muscles stay tense, tight, and much more likely to cramp up. That's exactly why, after a middle-of-the-night cramp, your muscle can stay sore and stiff for hours. It simply can't fully relax. But that's not all. There's one more reason why nuts and seeds deserve a permanent spot in your daily routine. Besides directly supporting your muscle health, they're also rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds like vitamin E and zinc. This means they help repair tiny muscle injuries, fight chronic inflammation, and even speed up recovery after physical activity. Even something as simple as your afternoon walk around the neighborhood. And if you're wondering which nuts and seeds are the best, here are some of the champions for keeping your legs strong. Almonds, Brazil nuts, pistachios, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds. Each one offers its own unique blend of minerals and healthy fats. So the best strategy is to mix things up. Try creating your own nut and seed blend for a perfect nutrient combo. Now, about how much to eat. You don't need a mountain of nuts to get results. About 1 handful per day, around 20 almonds or 2 tablespoons of seeds, is more than enough to deliver a powerful dose of muscle-friendly nutrients. And here's a smart tip. Try pairing your nuts and seeds with fruit, like a banana or an apple, or mix them into plain yogurt. This not only makes a delicious snack, but it balances energy release and even helps your body absorb minerals more efficiently. So now I want to know, do you already eat nuts and seeds every day? Or do you tend to forget about them? Leave me a comment and let me know which one is your favorite. Personally, I'm a big fan of pistachios. But hey, that's just between us. And before we wrap things up, I want to leave you with one final message. Preventing cramps can be a lot easier and tastier than you think. And it all starts right there on your plate. If you made it this far, you've already realized that those painful cramps that strike out of nowhere, especially at night, are much more than just an annoying inconvenience. They are clear signs that your body is asking for help. After the age of 60, your muscles, your nerves, and even your circulation start working differently. And that's exactly why your diet needs to become your greatest ally. Eating smart is not just about losing weight or following the latest health trend. It's about giving your legs, your muscles, and your nervous system the right nutrients so they can keep working smoothly, without pain, without stiffness, and with the strength to support you for years to come. Eggs, with their complete proteins and essential vitamins for muscles and nerves, are truly a gift from nature. Bananas, packed with potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, act like a rechargeable battery, keeping your muscles energized all day long. And nuts and seeds, loaded with minerals and healthy fats, work silently behind the scenes to improve your circulation and help your muscles relax properly, something no pill can do as naturally as food. So my invitation to you is simple. Bring these foods into your daily routine, consciously and consistently. This isn't about eating 1 banana today and 1 egg tomorrow and expecting miracles. It's about building a habit, a daily ritual of self-care through your plate. Because every meal is an opportunity to strengthen your legs, boost your circulation, and keep those painful cramps far away, so they stop stealing your sleep and your quality of life. And of course, I want to hear from you. Which of these foods do you already eat? And which one are you going to add to your menu starting today? Let me know in the comments, because your feedback helps me understand exactly how I can help you even more. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because every week I'm here with new content to help you stay healthy, strong, and active after 60. Take care of your legs, take care of your heart, and most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video.